A box. A fragile box. Maybe it's my YouTube play button. Ha! We gotta talk. But I figured it was about time I kind of say hello to everybody and introduce myself. My name is Jason. Let's say thank you for tuning in and learning a little bit of what I do here in the garage. This is kind of a new hobby even for me too, casting this bronze. And it's been a lot of fun. I don't know why I chose bronze. Great material, lives forever, it's been around forever. Works easy. Bronze, of course, being 94% copper, makes it sand and polish and cut and grind and even weld. Eventually, I'll probably display some of the TIG welding that I use if I do have a repair. The end goal, of course, is to always cast something and not have to weld it back together or weld a hole. But sooner or later, I'm sure that I will have a failure. I've been pretty fortunate now, knock on wood, I haven't had any yet. So something you're never going to hear on this channel. I said we needed to have a talk, and this is it. You're not going to hear me beg for likes, for subscribes, for comments. Comment if you want, don't if you don't. Thumbs up, don't thumbs up, thumbs down. It doesn't honestly matter to me. This channel is not monetized. It will never be monetized. I'm going to copyright the living daylights out of music all over the place. I don't think I put a video up yet on YouTube where I haven't gotten either dinged by repost or by somebody. And frankly, I don't really care. As long as they'll display it and you guys can watch it, then I don't really care. So anyways, so I think today I have what, 160 of you for some reason have decided that this is a place you don't mind spending your time. And I guess for that, I'm going to say thank you. I've had a lot of help along the way. I'll put some other channels that I watch and follow down below in the thingy, and we'll go from there. So yeah, no, I don't ever expect to get a YouTube button. I don't ever expect to get a paycheck for any of this. I do this because I like to. And today I have a very special treat. This box here came from a gentleman named Fritz Hoppe, and it's fritzhoppebronze.com. He is up in Nebraska, and actually this is his artwork. He did the original clay sculptures, and he I believe he did a silicone mold and he turned them into wax. So I haven't seen it yet, and this is known as the Fibonacci fox, and we have 2 of them. So we're going to be doing 2. And with any luck at all the waxwork is pretty much close to being ready to be done. So hopefully it's just going to be sprue, invest, de-wax, cast, and I'll do a little bit of the chasing for him. I don't know if he's quite there yet or not. Fritz has discovered what a lot of us have, to hire a foundry to take your piece. You make something out of clay, or foam, or whatever you make, and you hand it over to a foundry. By the time you're done, that first piece is going to be a few grand. The way artists survive, I guess, or eat or make money is they'll say, well, I'm going to do a run of 50 of them. The very first one they need to get a lot of money for, and this process gets spread out over, say, an edition of 50. Hopefully there's enough attraction in the piece to cover, by the time the guy sells 2 or 3 pieces, maybe he's gotten the original foundry work done. Costs a lot of money in labor to do any of this stuff. It's all time. You guys have seen some of the work I've done. We're talking hours and hours of wax work. There can be hours and hours of molding work. Molding itself is an art. Think about how you would cast a 4-legged horse and how many pieces that actually needs to be done in. That's not a simple cast at all. At the minimum, it's going to be probably 2 or 3. I would think 3, actually, if you had a horse, just as an example. So if an artist can take and sculpt something in clay, do the silicone work and get it into a wax, pretty much almost to a ready wax state, and hand it to a foundry like this, now you're not really talking about a lot of money. The foundry from there sprues it. They do the design for the gating and invest it, de-wax, pour, and heck, they could even send it back to the artist with his sprues and all that crap just cut off, and let the artist finish cleaning it up if he wants to grind and cut that stuff off. I'm not saying that a professional foundry isn't the way to go. For a lot of things, it's the only way to go if you have large pours, if you're trying to make something life-size, like human or elephant or something like that. For small onesie-twosie pieces like this, the way I do this in the garage is without a doubt the most cost-effective way to turn a piece of something into metal. Be it you can take and push it into aluminum or bronze or brass. Speaking of brass, one thing you'll never see here is I don't do brass work. It's just not my metal. I'd rather stick with bronze or aluminum. Brass has a tendency, it can be kind of nasty. The fumes can be kind of something I don't really feel like playing with. And brass is always kind of, it's just not my thing. So you're going to see all bronze or aluminum, even copper. Really, pure copper is a horrible material really to take into cast. And there isn't really a whole lot of stuff you can actually do with it. You're going to turn it into a bus bar. I mean, maybe a copper decorative plate on something, but it's not typically used for a lot of the things that we do. So I want to see what's inside this box, and I hope these things don't need a whole lot of work. But we're going to find out. So with that said, let's take a peek at this box and see what we got. Get back! I'll cut you. The Fibonacci Fox. Please be in one piece. All right, here comes the good stuff. Fingers crossed. Oh yay, my favorite. Ooh, shredding. Thanks. Okay. Ooh, he included some hands. These are very cool. Some of you have probably seen these on his channel that he has sculpted. And personally, I'd kind of like to see them done in gold or silver. Very, very, very realistic looking hand. I hope that you can see that. And yeah, and he even made me one that I especially like. So that one's pretty cool too. Very nice. Nice work, Fritz. Very nice work. Okay. Now let's get to the foxes. I believe this is a fox. A Fibonacci. Woo! Is that nice? Oh my goodness. These are smaller than I thought they were. I thought they were bigger. And Fritz, you outdid yourself on him. Wow. And he even has he's already got his, the artist stamp on the back that he has scratched his name in here, Fritz Hoppe. And see, he looks like to me he's planning on a run of 50 of these, and this one is number 2. Very nice. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Here is fox number 2. And this one feels a little heavier to me. This one feels a little thicker. I have to see that it's not too thick. And this one has a really, boy, they're both beautiful. Fritz, you did an amazing job on these, buddy. I am very, very impressed. And this one is going to have some weight to it. In fact, he almost is borderline too thick, bud. Wow. Okay. What we got here? Yeah, this one is definitely thinner. All right, let's see what else is in the box. The plan for these little foxes is I'm going to cast... Oh, I love this stuff. Going to cast the foxes, and then we should have... All right, here's our bases for them. I'll cast the foxes, and then I will cast the bases at the same time, and then I will take and TIG weld these bases onto the bottom of the foxes, and which time we can take and do some cleanup work. Yeah, we got to teach this kid how to make a flat plate. What is all this? We put a slot in it, man. You can turn it into a piggy bank. All right. Maybe not that fox. Maybe this one. Okay. All right. A little bit of fitment issue there, but maybe I'm just not lining it up right. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. And that one doesn't fit that one. So maybe this one belongs to this one. I'll get it. Absolutely. Yeah, that fits good. Okay. So maybe this one fits over here. All right, what's up, buddy? Yeah. Nothing but a thing. Nothing but a thing. Bronze shrinks. So if you have something that's a perfect fit, and it needs to piece itself together, I wouldn't count on it happening, because it usually doesn't. There is a shrink rate. I forgot what bronze does. 1/4 inch over a foot or something. I don't know. If anybody knows, down below. I don't feel like looking it up. I'm too lazy. Okay, that's it. All right, well, looks like we got a winner. So everybody say hello to the pair of Fibonacci foxes. And I'd like to say thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. And finally getting a chance here. We'll take it back up. Finally getting a chance to say hello. And really, I appreciate you guys tuning in. And it is nice, actually, when you guys do comment and take the time to watch this stuff. That's cool. I do this because I want to. I don't do this stuff because I have to. I have another job that pays the bills, and I'm fortunate that that job allows me a little downtime to come out and spend in the garage. And one of these days I'll get back to that. So with that, I'm going to close this one here, and there's your preview of the upcoming Fibonacci foxes, and we'll get rolling on them as quick as I can. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.